Welcome back to the channel. As we know, a breakup is a very emotional thing to be going through, especially if you were the one that didn't want the relationship to end, especially if you thought that you had a future with this person. The place where a lot of dumpies go wrong, and the place where I went wrong when I was going through my first breakup, is you think that there's some sort of magical way to get your ex back. A lot of dumpies think that there are some magical words that you can say to your ex, or there's some secret action that you can be taking to reattract your ex into your life. I was always trying to figure out, how could I get my ex back? How could I reattract her? What could I do? What could I say to her? How could I get her attention to want to come back to me? The reality is, though, there is no magical way. There is no secret words. There's no secret action that you can do or things you can say to get your ex to want to come back to you. There's really only a few things that you can be doing to give yourself the best chance at reattracting your ex back into your life. And it starts with first understanding that your ex, they are in the relief stage right now. They are relieved to no longer be in that relationship, because before they broke up with you, it was something they were thinking about for a while. It was a thought that was inside of their mind, and they were weighing the pros and cons. They were trying to figure out if it was really something that they wanted to do, if ending this relationship is really what they wanted, because they knew it was going to hurt you. They know that, you wanted to be with them, that you saw a future with them, but they didn't feel the same anymore. So they were trying to figure out how to end the relationship, when to end the relationship. And they were thinking about that for quite some time. Who knows how long, but they were thinking about it up until the point where they did end their relationship. The only way for your ex to have a chance of coming back to you, the only way for you to have a chance of reattracting your ex back into your life, is getting them to wonder about you. Real quick, if you want to get your ex back and you want to save your relationship, click the link in the description below. I know I can help you, and I would love to work with you. Now, you need to be in no contact with the right intentions behind it. You need to understand that the whole point of no contact is for you. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people think that no contact is strictly just to get your ex back. It's just to bring your ex back into your life. But that's not the point of no contact. That's not the sole intention of no contact. No contact is for you. It's to focus on yourself. It's to build up your life and become a better version of yourself. I will say, though, that yes, no contact is a practice. It is, an action step that you take to get your ex back. But that's because you're actually doing the work on yourself. You're taking this time to focus your energy onto yourself. If you are only in no contact right now, if you're only doing no contact to just solely try and get your ex back, to solely try and reattract them into your life, your ex is going to feel that. They're going to sense that, because you're still, directing your energy towards them. You're still attached to an outcome of no contact. You are expecting at some point, just throughout no contact, your ex is going to come back to you, and they will sense that. They will feel that. They know that you are doing no contact and you're not reaching out to them, and you're acting like you're moving on with your life, just to try and get their attention, just to try and get them back. They will feel that energy from you. To be honest, that is partly why my ex never came back. Because for the longest time, I was chasing, I was begging, I was over pursuing, I was trying to get her to work on things. And then when I finally decided to go in no contact, when I first started no contact and I was first doing it for a while, it was to only try and get her back. I was doing everything in no contact that I was doing to try and bring her back into my life. I wasn't actually trying to improve myself. I wasn't actually trying to improve my life. I wasn't putting in the work to improve my life. Everything I was doing was to try and get her back. I wasn't trying to become more attractive and just build a better life for myself. During no contact, I was still stalking her social media. I was still trying to figure out what she was doing. I was still trying to figure out if she's talking to anyone new, who's a new guy that she has followed, if she's followed any new guys. And I was basically just sitting there waiting for the day, thinking, when is she going to reach out to me? When is going to be the day that I'm going to hear from her? This is the mistake that a lot of dumpies make, and this may be the mistake that you're making right now if, no contact hasn't been working for you, because you're still attached to an outcome of it. You still expect your ex to come back at magically some point during no contact just because you're not texting them, you're not calling them, you're not chasing them. But that's not how it works. There is no getting out of doing the work on yourself. You have to be improving yourself. You have to be using no contact for you, not just for your ex, not just to get your ex back. Ask yourself this question. If your ex came back today or tomorrow, let's say, right? They texted you and they said they want to work on things, or they started saying that, they miss you and they want to be with you. What's really different about you? What's better about you? Ask yourself that question. For your ex to come back into your life, for your ex to want to work on things, for your ex to feel the loss of you in their life, they have to be curious about you. They have to be in that curiosity stage. Think of it like this, okay? From the relief stage where they are right now to where they're happy to not be in their relationship anymore. They're happy to be out living their life peacefully, not dealing with your relationship that you guys once had, and, being away from you basically, to the point where they get curious about you, to where they start to think about you, they start to wonder about you. They think to themselves, I haven't heard from him or her in a while. I wonder what their life is like. Are they dating anyone new? Have they moved on? From that point, from both ends of the spectrum, that's the longest phase to get through. It's a long phase to get from the relief stage all the way to the curiosity stage. That is why there is no timestamp on no contact. There is no 30, 60, 90 days of how long you should be doing no contact, and after 30 days your ex is going to magically reach out to you. No, that's not how it works. It's going to take as long as your ex wants it to take. It's going to take as long until your ex is ready to reach out to you, until they start to wonder about you, until they start to feel the loss of you in their life. The way that you get your ex curious about you, the way that you get your ex wondering about you and feeling the loss of you, is by doing the work on yourself, by not reaching out to them, by actually giving them the breakup, giving them that time and distance and space away from you. You have to show them and let them know what it's like to live a life without you. If you're constantly chasing them, you're constantly directing your energy towards them, you're constantly over pursuing them and trying to be around in their life more, or doing all these little certain things to try and get their attention on social media, or whatever the case may be, you're never going to give them the chance to feel the loss of you. They're never going to feel like they lost out on you. They're never going to have the time and the distance and the space to wonder about you and think about you. You doing those things is just going to push them away, and it's going to lower the respect that they have for you. I do really want you to understand, though, that not all exes are going to come back, okay? That's just how it is. I can give you this advice, and this is the best chance you have at getting them back, and I can almost guarantee that, you will hear from them, especially if you guys had a good relationship and, you weren't too needy and you weren't too toxic after the breakup. If you do these things and you stick to no contact and you do just work on getting to that place of acceptance, you will have a really good chance of getting your ex back. But sometimes a relationship has ran its course and an ex just isn't going to come back. But once you get to that point and you actually understand that, that is going to help you in no contact. And once that starts to help you, you're going to see results from that, because your ex is going to start to think about you. They are going to wonder about you. Once you really understand that they may never come back, that's going to allow you to actually do no contact how you're supposed to be doing it, which is for yourself. This is going to give you the attitude of, well, if my ex comes back, then great. Then we can work on things if that's what you still want at that time. But we can work on things and, we can take it slow and see what changes have been made. And if they don't come back, then that's fine too. You're going to be okay. You're going to be able to find someone else. There are other people out there that will want to be with you and that will care for you and will want to have a future with you. So either way, it's all going to work out. Once you get to that place and you understand that not all exes come back, and you get to that place of accepting the breakup. When you do actually get to that point and you portray that energy out into the universe, whether your ex comes back or not, they are going to feel that. They are going to feel that energy that you are actually accepting the breakup. That this person that cared so much about them, that wanted to have a future with them, that, talked about all these plans for the future, is accepting the breakup. They're letting it go. You're walking away. The strongest negotiating point in a relationship is being able to walk away and mean it. So when you're getting to that point, they're going to feel that. And that is when they are really going to feel the loss of you. When they feel the loss of you, that is the best chance that you have at reattracting them back into your life. So remember, stick with no contact and put the right intentions behind it. Focus on yourself, focus on your life, and get to that place of acceptance and let go. Be okay with walking away. Have the courage to walk away and understand, have that attitude of, if your ex comes back, great. You'll be able to choose if you want to be with them or not. And if they don't come back, then it's okay. There are tons of other people out there in the universe that will want you. If you did take some value away from this video, make sure you like and subscribe right down below. And if you do want to work one-on-one with me to get your ex back and save your relationship, click the link in the description right down below. I would love to work with you, and I will see you in the next video.